What's up, guys? Did you know that I had a podcast? Probably not. Did you know that I have a Patreon? Also, probably not. Did you know that I've uploaded every single day of the new year, 72 days in a row? Also, maybe, probably not. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on over here. I've been incredibly busy this year, just foot on the gas, not stopping anything. But I wanted to announce a couple changes that is going on right now. So the biggest thing that I want to talk about in this video is the podcast that Joey and I do, the Papa Do podcast. A lot of you guys might remember that from back in the day, 3-4 years ago. Joey and I would do that. We'd sit down and talk about just anything. And for some of you that don't know, Joey is my main producer that produces the majority of my music when I put out albums. And we do a new episode every single Tuesday on this channel, but you wouldn't know that. You definitely would not know that. And the reason I know you wouldn't know that is because I have 2 other YouTube channels that I use every now and again to go watch other things that don't get recommended on my normal YouTube page because the algorithms are all sorts of messed up on those channels. And I am subscribed to myself on those channels, and it only happens with the podcast. Every other video I can see in my feed, but sometimes when I post the podcast, it just doesn't show up at all. I can't search for it. YouTube does not like when I post these podcasts, I guess because they're an hour and a half long, and YouTube is more short form content now. So what we're doing, Joey and I have made a brand new channel strictly and only for the Papa Do podcast. The channel's called Papa Do Podcast, and it will be the first link down there in the description. I don't know if I'm going to re-upload all the episodes that we've done or if we're just going to start fresh, and this will be a new season. Season 6, I think, is what we would end up being on. But yeah, we've done the podcast 15 weeks in a row. And again, a lot of you guys might not even know that. I get new comments all the time saying, like, yo, I can't believe the podcast is back. It's like, hey, we've been back for, well over 3 months now, going into our 4th month back. And we've been super consistent with it. People are streaming it on Spotify and Apple and stuff, but my main audience over here on YouTube probably has no idea that I've been doing that. So yeah, maybe you'll see this video. Maybe you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't know the podcast was back. Yes, I will subscribe to that new channel. And yes, I will look forward to that. We'll have shorts over there. We'll have, the podcast full form episodes. We might do individual clips like other podcast channels do, but we really enjoy it. It's a big mental reset for me during the week to do those podcast episodes. And we look at your guys' hot takes. That's what we've done like 3 or 4 weeks in a row now. And it's really, really fun where I will tweet out, give me your random opinions on rap music. And Joey and I will go through those random opinions and talk about them and give you our opinion on it. So it's really cool where we can involve you guys into those episodes and just kind of give you our thoughts on some of the thoughts that you have. It's really fun. I really do enjoy doing that podcast. I just want more people to see it. I want more people to be aware of it. So yeah, that will be in the description, first link. Also, Patreon. I have tried to promote this a little bit, but not shove it down people's throats. But I also really enjoy doing that. But the podcast and the Patreon both are really nice mental resets for me throughout the week and kind of break me out of grind mode. They break me out of work YouTube mode and bring back some of the fun of YouTube for me because, it's just that personal interaction, I guess. I don't know. I talk with people on Patreon all the time and direct messages and just random public posts. But yeah, if you want to support me even further, besides listening to music or just watching videos or anything like that, I do have a Patreon. You can join for as little as $1 a month or as much as, I think $10 a month is the most that I have. It's probably the most that I'll ever do. I don't want to be greedy and a dickhead, but you get all the videos early. There's no ads. There's no sponsors. There's no intros. I cut out all the fluff of video so you can just watch the reaction. And there's several other things that I'm working on trying to do. I'm in the process of recording a bunch of Patreon exclusive reactions that I won't post on my YouTube. It'll just be over there. My music is sent out early all the time over there. I have so many unreleased songs. I think I have 3 unreleased songs that I put on my Patreon for sure for the highest tier. But that's where all my stuff goes. And I post on there every single day too. I try to keep that updated as much as possible. So yeah, podcast, Patreon, 2 main points of this video. But I also wanted to talk about a few other things going on. I've definitely been kind of on like a burnout trail, I guess is what you can call it, where I'm struggling to sit down and make some videos right now. And I know people are going to be like, man, take a break. It's fine. It's okay. Take a break when you need it. And I don't want to do that because it's a mental fortitude thing for me to get into a streak and to continue that on. I've done it with water. You know, I've been drinking water for well over about a year and a half now. Only no sodas, no nothing, anything that isn't water. I'm not drinking it, and I feel really good about myself. I've been going back to the boxing gym. I've been, you know, every day for 4 weeks now, I think. And I think I'm going to have to miss today because of how much shit is going on in my life right now. But I just wanted you to be aware of kind of where my mental fortitude is. So if I seem down in some videos, it probably is because I'm down. You know, a lot of weird real life stuff has happened too. My buddy lost his mom the other day, and that kind of set everything back and like just gave me some weird thoughts preparing for weird things in my life that could potentially happen. And, you know, that kind of stuff will do stuff like that to you. But I'm not going to get too personal and too much into detail about that. Just know that I'm kind of going through it a little bit right now mentally, but I will continue to make videos, continue to drop, and see it out on the other side. I think that's the best way to go through something, is to just go through it. A lot of people try to ignore issues and pretend it doesn't happen and push them off, but you're eventually going to hit those issues anyway. So I've always thought the best motto with problems is just to go through it and face them immediately, because you're going to have to face them at some point in time anyway. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I should be live streaming tomorrow as well. Some of you guys might not know that I live stream. That's another thing that kind of gets thwarted when I do videos. It is weird. I've posted every single day now, so I know what gets thwarted and like suppressed, and I know what doesn't. And it's kind of interesting to see that stuff. And I hope you guys don't see this video as me complaining. I just want to make it aware, because these type of videos that I do don't get recommended to everybody in my audience. So there might be several people out there that want to know that I live stream, or want to know that I have the podcast back, or want to know that they can support me on Patreon, but have yet to see a video about any of those things because of just like the whole recommendation system. I mean, I'm telling you, on my homepage, on my YouTube, I talked about it earlier, how the videos that get pushed to me are so weird right now, because I think it's because of the live streams that I do. And like, because I'll listen to sounds of rain going to sleep, and I'll listen to Disney World live streams. I'll put Disney World live streams on my TV when I leave my house, so my dogs can listen to somebody talk while I'm gone. So my recommended is all over the place. Subscribing to somebody does nothing anymore. It used to be the main thing. You would subscribe to somebody, and those are the videos that got pushed. But now it's all about home tap and recommended. It's the same thing for TikTok. Like, you can follow somebody on TikTok, but it doesn't matter, because that's not what is going to get pushed to you. Nobody stays on their following tab. Everybody stays on their For You page. And it's the same thing with Instagram. It's the same thing with YouTube. It's the same thing with Twitter. That is what everybody's platform has gone to. So following somebody, subscribing to somebody does jack shit now compared to what it used to. So I appreciate everybody that continues to watch my videos when it gets pushed. You know, if you see a random video of mine that you might not be the most interested in, but you see the thumbnail pop up, just click on it and then you can leave immediately, because that will help trigger an algorithm. Be like, okay, this person still is interested in this guy. Maybe not particularly this video, but he still did click on the video. He still did click on the thumbnail to see what's going on. We're going to keep trying to push that in front of him. So that would also help me out a lot. That would help out a lot if you saw the podcast thumbnails pop up and click on it. Not just me, any creator. I do it for a lot of my friends. If I see their video pop up and it's something that it's like some dude randomly playing Fortnite or something, it's like, I don't really want to watch that, but that's my homie from back in the day. Let me click on it and just show him a little bit of love and make sure his name keeps going in the algorithm. So do that with all your friends, not just me. And yeah, there's my sit down talk for today. I have a whole lot of stuff going on in life right now. I help coach high school baseball. I don't know if you guys knew that either. And we have a scrimmage today, but our first game is next Monday. And that is going to put a monkey wrench into a lot of things, because it's taxing. I mean, it takes a long time for baseball games to play out. Like, it's like 6-7 hours, because there's varsity and JV games, and then we got to travel, and there's a lot of things. So life is about to get super, super hectic over these next 3 months. And I want to try my best to stay on this grind and keep uploading videos for you guys and be there, because I know a lot of you guys just like to come home from work and listen to my dumb voice for some reason. So I appreciate that as well. And yeah, this felt good. I got a lot off my chest. I needed this. I love you guys. I've got some more things that I'm working on. And yeah, check out the podcast if you're interested in two white dudes talk about rap with very bad takes, or if you want to support me on Patreon, or you don't have to do any of that. You really don't. Just by clicking this video means a lot to me, and I love you for that. So I know I feel like I ask a lot sometimes, and I kind of struggle with that because I don't like asking for anything. So any support is great, but you don't have to do any of that. Just, you know what? Let's just forget everything that I said in this video. I love you guys. Have a great Wednesday, and God bless.
Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I don't care about nothing in my way. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get it. Hey, each and every day. I'll make it no matter what they say. Yeah, I'm out here trying to